Don't wait for love. There ain't no time left for you to wait for love. Gotta grab it, gotta get it, gotta go. Don't pay for love. Ain't nobody love you when you pay for love. True love from the soul. Take it from me, you've been tired, 'cause you missed your chance to take it slow. Take it from me, you've been tired, 'cause you missed your chance to take it slow.
아주 여유롭게 문득 시계를 보니 벌써 시간은 12시 그래도 아주 느긋해 그리곤 하품 한번 할것 뒤지게도 켜고 생각해 오늘 뭐 할까 창문 너머 계절의 시선이 닿은 그 순간 쏟아지는 햇살 내 맘을 두드려 내게 손짓하는 싱그러운 바람 타고서 떠나보다 when the weekend comes I can do whatever I want 바람 따라 흩어진 꽃 더 자유롭게 we can go 가장 가까운 바다 혼자만의 영화관 그냥 이끌리는 대로 해도 괜찮으니까 훌쩍 떠나보는 drive 뚜벅 걸어도 좋아 뭐든 발길 닿는 대로 지금 떠나보려 해 하루 중 세상의 얘길 무시한 채 내가 나의 하루를 조립해보려 해 더는 no stress 고민 안 할래 Move it right left right 내 맘대로 가본 적도 없는 길 뭐가 있든지 I don't need a map when I roll the street 이어가보는 이유는 for a little fun Guess up 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 좀 더 올라가 한쪽 길 모든 따라 맘대로 자라나 조금만 이름 모르고 화장을 바라보다 뜨거운 햇살을 피해 벤치에 잠깐 앉아봐 느려지는 걸음 그림자의 속도를 따라 함께 걷는 태양과 발을 맞추고 뒤을 달빛을 따라 돌아오고 싶은 걸 떠나보다 when the weekend comes I can do whatever I want 바람 따라 흩어진 꽃 더 자유롭게 we can go 아무 계획이 없어서 완벽한 plan 우연히 찾아낸 secret place 그곳에 두고 와 나만의 작은 짐 골목길 끝을 돌아 만나게 될 기분 좋은 surprise 또 설레임 두근두근 온종일 하루 종일 고소한 향기의 커피숍 눈에 들어오는 예쁜 옷 Do it for the weekend Do it for the weekend 맘에 들어오는 걸 더는 망설이기 싫은 걸 그래도 돼 when the weekend comes I can do whatever I want 바람 따라 흩어진 꽃 더 자유롭게 we can go 가장 가까운 바다 혼자만의 영화관 그냥 이끌리는 대로 해도 괜찮으니까 훌쩍 떠나보는 drive 뚜벅 걸어도 좋아 뭐든 발길 닿는 대로 지금 떠나보려 해
Oh my welcome to other world 아이스 커피 벌컥 들이마셔 Alright other world 아이스크림 콘을 더 씹어 삼켜 Yeah 무더운 여름 나라 It's my twenties 가벼운 터치에도 열이 나는군 어김없이 새로운 자극에 thirsty 밤만 되면 몸이 번쩍 타는군 Boom 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 내는 비트 위다리 한동안 핫해 범벅 끌러 모집 빨갛지 I'm 24 이제와 느낀 점 Love is fuck 두 눈이 가끔은 흐려도 돼 빨간 불 삐용삐용 완종일 빈빈 지구는 띠로리로 Oh my welcome to other world 레몬캔 맥주를 들이받아 Alright other world 이 알코올로 너를 토해버려 Stop 열불 나는 도시 위에 모두가 친구가 되기는 어렵지 가까움이란 거는 마음이 따뜻하다 짜증이 났다 예민한 사막처럼 일교차가 심한 네가 배워지고 싶어 뜨겁고 싶고 땀이 나기는 싫어 근데 이제 저축은 해야겠어 느꼈지만 매번 정말하는 건 길고 잃는 거는 너무 쉬워 빨간 불빛 발사되는 빔 머리는 펄펄 열이 나고 이때다 싶은 아주머니는 가까이를 줄 알았다고 날 태워도 좋으니까 태양아 넌 멈추지 마 하얀 연기가 뜰 때까지 그러니 오늘도 태양은 빔빔 빨간 불 삐용삐용 왼종일 빔빔 지구는 띠로리로 Okay, this is the summer Let's dive into the same pool 머릿결을 도로 빠져 Let's ride the yellow skateboard 바람이 아프도록 달려 Oh my welcome to other two world
It's the thought of being young when your heart just like a drum beating louder with nowhere to guard it. When it all seems like it's wrong, sing along to Elton John and to that feeling we're just getting started.
When the nights get colder and the rhythm's got you falling behind,
Just dream about that moment when you look yourself right in the eye. Then you say, I wanna dance. The music's got me going and nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's break our plans and live just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing fools. We don't need to worry, just when we fall we know how to land. Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight. Cause we don't need permission to dance. There's always something that's standing in the way, but if you don't let it phase you, you know just how to break just with the right vibe, yeah. Cause there's no looking back, there ain't no one to prove we don't got this on lock, yeah. The wait is over, the time is not, so let's do it right. Yeah, we'll keep going and stay up until we see the sun rise. And we say, I wanna dance. The music's got me going and nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's break our plans and leave just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing fools. We don't need to worry, 'cause where we from we know how to live. Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance. No, we don't need permission to dance.
well let me show you that we can keep the fire alive.
Cause it's not over till the summer. Say one more time. Say, I wanna dance. The music's got me going. Nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's break our plans and live just like we're golden and rolling like we're dancing fools. Like we're dancing fools. We don't need to worry, 'cause when we fall we know how to land. Talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance.
인생이 별거가 없다. 너가 하고 싶은 대로 해라. 어이? 이모가 시원하게 얼음 깨고 빙수 말아놨다. 먹고 가라.
넌 그냥 맘대로 갈래 이게 타고난 성격인 것 같아 길을 걷다가 신나는 음악이 나오면
시시비비 복잡하다. 일희일비 하지 마라. 이지 쉽게 가자. 언제나 답이 있지 그렇지.
용기를 잃어도 두근거리잖아 어차피 생각한 대로 되는 건 없대 답이지 그럴 때 얼음깨 여름깨 왜
얼음깨 여름깨
다 큰 얼음같이 구야해
철이 안 될 수밖에.
길을 가로막는
얼음깨서 여름깨
나를 믿을 수
wanna be myself 내가 좋으니까 에이 두 눈 감아버리면 사라지는 세상
이게 맞다 저게 맞다 하지 말아라 골치가 아야 너무나 덥다 시원한 빙수 한 숟가락 해라
I'm gonna get the top of me 나보다 날 잘하면 나 오빠 고맙습니다 근데 괜찮아요 가끔 길을 잃어도 두근거리잖아 어차피 생각한 대로 되는 건 어때 답이지 그럴 땐 얼음깨 왜
얼음깨 여름깨
다 큰 얼음같이 굳어야 해
줄이 안 될 수밖에
길을 가로 만든
얼음깨서 여름깨
나를 믿을 수밖에 없잖아 바람 breaker common sense breaker 우릴 막는 뻔한 생각 다 깨버려
마음속에 그려놓은 지도를 따라가야지 그 목소리 귀를 기울여 찾아낼래 그 안에 늘
답이 있지 답이 길을 가로막는
얼음깨서 여름깨
나를 믿을 수밖에
답이 있지 그런데 답이 있지 그런데
속에 내모 풀리지 않는 비밀의 갯보 미래 속의 템포 천천히 빛을 따라 get in love Yeah 비밀의 끝내가 너를 품을 때 우주는 펼쳐져 영원할 것 같던 freeze 이제 큰 꿈을 꿔봐 우리는 같이 내가 dreams come true 높이 날아 set me free 우주에 빛나는 저 별들이 내게 속삭일 때 조금씩 열리고 있어 my tesseract You're my tesseract 내 맘속에 불을 지펴 퍼져가는 blossom 빛을 따라 번지가 impossible Oh, it's nothing 큰 꿈을 꿔봐 우리는 같이 엮어내가 dreams come true 높이 날아 set me free 우주의 광활한 저 꿈들이 내게 속삭일 때 조금씩 열리고 있어 my tesseract You're my tesseract
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Gone pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that. Crochet stunner, yeah, owe it all to my mother. Hot like summer, yeah, I'm making you sweat like that. Break it down. When I look in the mirror, I'll melt your heart into two. I got that superstar glow, so to the boogie line. Side step right left to my beat. Like the moon right with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause talk is cheap. Side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll. Smooth like butter. Pour you in like no other. Don't need no usher. Just remind me of got it bad. Ain't no other that can sweep you up like a rubber. Straight up, I making you fall like that. Break it down. When I look in the mirror, I'll make your heart into. I got the superstar glow, so to the boogie line. Side step right left to my beat. Hey, like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that deep. Let me show you 'cause talk is cheap. Side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll. Get it, let it roll. Get it, let it roll. I took my rings down the night sky. Got the right body and the right mind. Burning up the body, get the right vibe. Smooth like haters. Fresh boy, pull it from lay low. On the bass kick, boom boom when the bass low. Got army while behind us, never say so. Let's go! Side step right left to my beat. Right left to my beat. Right left to moon right with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause talk is cheap. Side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll. Smooth like crochet, and you know we don't stop. Holla, ain't no you feel like oh my god. We gon' make it rock and he said. We gon' make it bounce and he said. Hot up, cool up.
be gambler 배운 적 없지 even no tutor 최악의 패를 가지고 싹 쓸어 한 수 배우고 싶음 너에게 걸어 승리를 손에 꽉 잡아 말아줘 Worst morning 좀 저리 가서 놀아줘 It's no kid zone 이 경기 살벌하게 나는 목숨을 걸어 like a bonfire Vamos, 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 vamos Go ahead It's your role, your role, your role, your role, your role Oh, true black Baby 알잖아 내가 지금 이 편에도 대체 뭘 걸지 마지막 배팅이니만큼 엉망으로 테이블을 어질러 Queen, nicely done. My bad, you lose. 구걸하지 않은 눈빛, 우리 게임의 rule. Come on, give it up. Holy, you lose. 끝내줄게 그만 여기서. Can't stop.
Okay, hi guys. Okay. You guys are so impatient, right? For 2 songs, it was too long time to wait. All right, if some guys are in the situation can open the camera, then please kindly open the cam to communicate with each other. Okay, this is the second day of the global camp. How was the first day? Have you enjoyed? All right. So this is the second day of the global camp, and actually this global camp has been prepared for only 2 days. So that's why this is the second day, and at the same time, the last day, right? Sadly, if you are in this Zoom link or YouTube channel for the first time, then that means you missed the first day, sadly. But definitely you can get the first day, the video from our YouTube channel. So to search Koti TV, KOTI TV, and then you will get all the contents that we have prepared and we have proceeded. All right, so I'm saying hello to you guys, and I don't know whether you have enjoyed a lot or not the music videos that I prepared for you, because some guys were asking me the BTS music video, and some guys asked me also IU's music videos. So actually I don't know why you guys like girls idols of Korea, although you are girls. But anyhow, I prepared for you guys. So how was it? You enjoyed it well? Yeah. Okay, so nice. Okay, so directly I will start because yesterday the program was actually delayed for some time. So today I think I can and I have to manage a bit shortly today. So we will have the schedules directly. So the first section, I have prepared some videos more, and the first of those is the promotional video. So yesterday we have watched a video which was about soul, right? I told you the pronunciation of soul, right? It is not Seoul or Seoul, no. It was Seoul. Okay, Seoul. So Yesterday we have trouble Seoul, and today the opposite, the totally different city. Actually, it is not that far for you guys because you guys are having the train or cars for like 8 hours, more than 15 hours, right? So when I was traveling from India to Nepal, I traveled 34 hours. Yeah. Um, con containing like the train, bus, and the cars at the same time. So I took all the transportations in a row. So it was really huge and boring and painful time for me. But in Korea, the most, the longest time to travel uh, is 5 hours, I think. 5 hours, 6 hours, that many, that much only. So the totally oppositely, Seoul and Busan are located. So today I will show you the promotional video of Busan, Busan for 3 months. So please enjoy it and let us meet again. Okay, how was it? How was my town, my city? Was it good? All right. Um, Busan is really famous about the sea, actually, sea. So as you know, the Korea is located around sea. So if Korea is here, is this, and then this side and this side and this side is our sea. So we have so much water, and actually we are really, how can I say, we are easy to have fishes also. So in Busan, sushi. Do you know sushi? Yeah, actually, this name is from Japan, but anyhow, we are calling it sushi. So sushi and 회. I don't know whether you know it or not, but anyhow, 회. There is 회, and it is the like sushi. So we usually have the sushi and 초밥. How can I tell you in English? 초밥. Anyhow, 초밥 is there and sushi is there. So many things are made by fishes. So Busan is really good. So please come and visit once, and I will treat you. Okay. Okay. But actually, the airplane fee is much more costly actually. So sorry to say this, but anyhow, Korea has the big cities for us, not for you guys, because even one state is bigger than Korea. So anyhow, it is quite a big city. Busan is really quite a big city. So it is much developed actually. And then it has so many places to visit and travel. So for tourism also, it is really beautiful city and wonderful city. So if you have the chances, then please visit once, and it will be really enjoyable. Okay, so secondly, today also, yes, I have prepared one video to teach you how to make Korean food. If you write down the recipe and then if you try it, I think you can also try the Korean foods because I have selected so easy food to make. So this time, I'm telling you the schedule of Korean food named Ramyun. Do you know Ramyun? Ramyun. Also, I know that you have Ramyun because when I was in India, I also tried the Indian Ramyun and Thailand Ramyun too. But it was totally different with ours. So, and the visual also, it was totally different, and smell also. So I don't know, you can smell it or not from the video, but anyhow, try it and try to taste through your eyes and through your ears. Okay, so the elderly woman, Mang Chi, will explain you really well. Okay, please let me introduce this woman for you.
Hi everybody. Here I am in YouTube Space LA. You guys like Korean ramen? Please ask me. Ask me if I like ramen or not. Ready? Go.
Hey, Monkey. You like ramen?
He's the actor and the singer.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello audience.
Jimmy Wang. And we met where? We met
We
through
met at YouTube
online.
Next Up. Yeah, we met online. We met on
Online.
OkCupid about 3 years ago.
No date, no date. So 3 years ago already.
3 years ago in
so
New
he,
York.
Yeah, he was one of the YouTube Next members. We got together. At the time, I didn't talk to you much because I'm shy. I was shy.
Me too.
Yeah, you were?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were just surrounded by the really cute girls. Jimmy. Have you ever tasted Korean ramen?
No, I
Oh,
never have.
no, really?
I like Japanese ramen, but I've never had Korean ramen.
Always I have a preconception about ramen, like a kind of junk food.
Yeah.
But when you travel or emergency situation, all college students living with a skeleton budget,
Yeah.
they love this ramen. So I did a lot of experiment. This is the best method of how to cook ramen. Let's start.
Let's start. Look at all these fresh ingredients we have in front of
Yeah.
us. We got green onions, we have an egg. What's in here?
This is kimchi.
Kimchi.
Yeah, kimchi.
I got really excited.
When you make ramen, we just use this steam pot.
Okay.
Very quickly boiling.
Heats
right?
up well, a lot of surface area on the bottom for the heat.
How is your personality? You are like a tin pot.
Tin pop?
A tin pot.
Oh, tin pot?
You are like just so quickly like excited.
Yeah, just like,
Oh.
that's good.
I'm going to make this
Okay.
for one portion, one ramen,
Person?
2.5 cup.
Okay.
No 3 cup or no 2 cup.
No,
2.5
2.5.
cup.
Hey, cooking is a science, guys. With a little experimentation.
Yeah.
How are you gonna do half? Look at this. You have a smaller cup.
Yeah, this is a half cup.
These are cute.
Yeah.
I like the color.
Yeah, cheap one.
Yes. Affordable.
Yeah. Okay, 2.5 cup.
Okay.
First, let's boil water.
Let's prep some ingredients.
Yeah. Okay.
We need to cut some green onions.
Yeah. Yesterday, Korean grocery store.
Yeah.
I found a really cute green onion.
Right? Wow, look how small these
Yeah.
are. Okay.
When you make a pancake, so delicious.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Korean pancakes. That's my favorite part of going to Korea.
Really, actually, tomorrow I'm going to make. You are
Really?
invited. Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Chop it up nicely, beautifully,
There
like
you go.
this.
All the way down?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Easy. Easy.
Be careful. Ooh.
You're about to do all
Yeah.
of it for me.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Are you cooking at home?
Yeah, my mom taught me how to cut.
Oh my God, that's good.
Thank you.
Reminded me of someone that I met. He's a kind of professor, and he said, "Oh, I never like cooking. I cannot cook." But
Oh.
yeah, so I said, "Oh no, home cooking is good. So, but I like to learn cooking." So he told me so funny story. He said he used his microwave oven. Okay, I'm going to cook this one. So he brought this something microwavable, something, and then he suddenly sooner or later like on fire. And then he forgot something like the remove the tin foil or
Oh.
some string.
He did take it all the way apart.
Yeah.
How do I say I love kimchi in Korean?
저는 김치를 사랑해요.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Okay, say that again.
저는 김치
Yeah, kimchi.
좋아합니다. 좋아합니다.
좋아합니다. 저는 김치 좋아합니다.
Very good. 좋아합니다.
좋아합니다. 저는 김치를
좋아합니다.
좋아합니다.
Okay, good.
Yes! Speak Korean. Did it.
Now water is boiling. We are going to dump this into boiling
Oh, okay.
water. Okay.
Make sure you don't get the packets in there.
Oh, you know that.
Dusty,
Yeah.
yeah.
You said that you never had a Korean ramen. How do you know?
Because every ramen has this
Oh,
thing.
okay.
I haven't had Korean ramen.
Okay.
I've had Japanese ramen,
Yeah.
Chinese ramen, I guess.
So can you open it?
Yes, ready?
Yeah.
And go.
Well, and
In goes the powder.
this is spicy.
Very.
I chose a spicy ramen.
I like spicy.
And then we have to boil this 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Turn over the ramen to cook nicely.
So it's very kind of floppy at this point, but just take the whole thing and flip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then egg.
Oh, an egg in. I thought we were
Ooh,
hard
egg.
boiling this.
No,
almost got it all
we
over
don't
you.
need that. We are going to cook 1 more minute. Done. Remove from the heat and then,
Green onions in.
yeah, and dried vegetables that come with the package.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful
Okay.
that is.
So, this is for you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
You never tasted Korean ramen. Usually, when we eat this way.
Okay.
Jimmy looking at me. This is a non-fictional feast.
Non-fictional feast, correct.
So this one, we usually eat this way.
You eat with lid?
Okay, you eat this. Do it. Do
Okay,
it yourself. What
no,
are you
no,
talking
feed me,
about?
feed me.
No, you are not my baby. Okay,
can't.
okay. Whoa.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's very
and
good.
Spoon and soup.
How's hot?
Spicy. Yeah, I love the spicy. And the
Oh.
kimchi and rice.
This is like full service food right now. This
Yeah.
is great. Very good. Delectable. That's the word of the day. And a little kimchi to top it off too.
Yeah, it goes with the kimchi. But if you don't have a kimchi, you don't have to. Just to make a ramen this way, but add lots of green onion and 1 egg.
That's good.
Yeah.
Enjoy her
my
recipe.
See you next
next
time.
time.
Bye.
Okay, how was it? So could you taste it? Can you feel the taste? Just only saliva is coming out from your mouth, right? All right, so the ramen is really famous in Korea. Actually, some people are having the ramen for 3 times for all the meals, like for the breakfast, for lunch, and for evening as well. So ramen is really easy to make and easy to cook as well. So that's why with some rice, some rice and kimchi, then the ramen is really perfect food. That in the side of the ingredients, okay, just on the side of taste, it is so tasty and it is spicy. Mm, and yeah, I cannot explain it really well, but and it is totally different with yours. Whatever you have, it is totally different with that. So I think you have to try it, but I'm not teasing you, okay? So just don't blame it, just to taste by your sight and okay, through your ears as well. Okay, so this time we will have some time with our majors and co-majors as well. So majors have prepared some games for today and some co-majors as well. So, I told you that I am working with some Indian friends and they are helping me on every moment. So I could make and organize this event as well. So please make a big round of applause for our majors. Thank you. Okay, majors, please start yourself.
Hello everyone. Hi fellows. How are you all doing? I am Dhanashri, the manager of 4015.
And I'm Stinder, manager of 44. We thought to do something interesting, funny, or exciting. So we come up with a game named as storytelling. So manager Dhanashri will help you, will explain you guys about that.
Okay, so in this game, we are gonna give you a phrase to start the story, and then you guys have to continue that story. Got it? And one person have to say at least one or two sentences. All right? Okay. So, and in this game, you guys have to use your brain power, like for making a story. All right, Manager Satinder, go with
Yes.
first one.
Okay, we are proceeding with the first one. First one is Once Upon a Time.
Okay, so you have to
Make a
okay,
small
there.
story for 2 to 3 words, 2 to 3 sentences. So unmute
You can
yourself
unmute
and
yourself.
yeah.
Once upon a time, there was a.
There was. Please
Yes,
complete
yes.
one sentence at least.
At least one.
Anyone can go on. You guys can unmute yourself.
There was a rabbit.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit. You guys can unmute yourself. There's no need to raise hand.
Unmute yourself and make a story.
Make the sentence.
Yeah. Someone is saying that they can't unmute their mics, not able to unmute.
So,
Guys, if you want to answer, you can just raise your hand and we will unmute you.
there are some certain number of people who are raising hands. Just unmute them. Manager Lavanya, please allow
Once upon a
everyone to unmute them.
Hello.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, was a rabbit and it likes carrot.
Okay, it likes carrot.
Yeah.
After that,
Once upon a time, there was a farmer who was living with his sons.
dear, you have to continue this story, the rabbit story.
Oh,
You get that?
okay.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a rabbit who liked
Mm-hmm.
carrot.
He lived in the biggest rabbit hole.
Sorry?
That rabbit is always hungry and loves to eat carrot.
Okay.
Somehow he liked banana milk also.
Okay, so the rabbit likes banana milk too. Oh, that's funny. I think you guys can unmute yourself if I'm not wrong.
And enjoy to play with friends.
And enjoy to play with.
They all stopped.
The rabbit's nickname was Cookie.
Okay.
Yes.
So the rabbit's nickname was Cookie. Okay, go ahead.
He
You
liked
guys
to
can
go
do
to
it.
places.
Places
Once upon a
like?
time, there was a rabbit, and it likes BTS.
Okay.
It likes
Yeah,
out
and it
there.
was raised by, and that rabbit was raised by a beautiful girl, and who looks cold outside, and but was really good inside.
Okay.
Sorry for
Anyone
my
else?
name story, actually.
Once upon a time, there was a rabbit who lived in clay.
In clave.
The rabbit known as golden Macme also.
Okay. So we guys have to end this story because we have other topics too. So who can end this story at this point? Because I don't know how to end this story.
One day the rabbit would
big carrot fair that was going to be held in some place nearby, and he was like the rat was excited to go.
Okay. Anyone else?
every day the rabbit would eat so much that he was never hungry because he could survive off his fat. And he lived happily ever after.
One of his
Whoa.
friends was a koala.
That was
One was this
The rabbit choked on banana milk and died. The story ends.
okay. That was funny. All right. So the second topic is one summer day. All right. Who can go with this? One summer day. Like one summer day, I was at my grandmother's house. Something
Okay.
like this.
One summer day, I was at my grandmother's house and I met a little cat.
Okay. No, don't do that. That mew's name is Sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, you guys. Unmute yourself. Once upon a time, when I went to my grandmother's house, I met a cat. After that,
The cat was extremely white. It wasn't tanned because it didn't like to go out.
okay, anyone else?
The cat was really lazy.
and slept all the time.
Okay.
And we both are and we both were just sitting in front of the AC because there was so much heat.
All right.
Okay, one from the comments it is the cat was extremely cute like Jumper.
Pardon?
One is from the comments because I wasn't getting any idea. It is the cat was just cute like the rabbit.
Oh. Like that. Okay. After that,
The girl took the cat with for a walk.
and then
But
There
the
is
cat
a dog
got
behind them.
They
the
came to
There
a
cat
is a
school.
dog behind them.
dogs chased the cat and the cat ran away. So you lost the cat.
oh, poor cat.
The cat slipped on water and then started rapping.
Okay. Go forward.
Okay, what?
Cat.
Okay. You guys can continue. I know.
I'm not getting any idea. Doesn't anyone else wants to try?
No.
Is it anyone? Please, guys, don't do like that.
The cat was so sweet and little, and the cat can do the rap too.
God, seriously?
The cat was shivering.
Okay, we have to end this.
We have
now.
to make a story. Yeah. I think we should end this. Okay, so we can end the story.
The cat lived at home in front of the AC while meowing, and the story went on. That's it. The end.
Whoa, that's a great story, Clau. Well done. Okay. So the third one is long time ago in a small town.
There is a boy with in love with a girl.
Okay. There's a boy in love with a girl. After that,
The guy is very shy and childish.
That girl is none. That boy is none other than V.
Army, please stop it.
this is Korea to International Global Camp. This is not a BTS Army camp. I think we should just take another topic instead of BTS and all the K-pop
That's why
stuff.
we
I
ended
guess.
the story.
The boy was really poor, so the girl left him. Oh.
Okay, then
Definition of a short story.
was it a summary?
I don't know very well, but the boy was very poor and the girl was left him just because of money. Maybe the reason. I don't know.
Okay,
The boy
and then what
became
happened?
rich. The girl wanted to come back, but he found out that girl wasn't a good one, so moved on.
Whoa. Why do I feel like you guys watch that FMV?
Yeah, that's right.
What?
I think you guys watch FMV of BTS members. That's why you know the stories somehow.
Yeah, a lot. Like
Yeah.
every day, more than 20.
Okay, coming to the point, we should end this small story. Okay, so the girl left, then she wanted to come back as the boy became rich. Then what happened?
Then the girl had a love with this boy. Comes in a love with the boy. Fairy
Then
singer,
what happened
whatever you
because
want.
No, actually, let's make it a happy ending. So she didn't accept him because her father didn't, because he was from a poor family. And then after that, she told him everything that this was the reason. Then finally, he accepted her, and that's a happy ending.
wow, that was good. Okay, okay. So
So the
here's the
next
fourth.
one is fourth one. I saw a beautiful flower.
Okay.
Our
The
You
flower
can go with
reminded me of the days when I used to be a child and used to play with them.
Okay. After that,
It was early in the morning, so it was dressed up with dew.
it was
Dressed up with dewdrops on it.
okay. Next, uh, Gustav comes name something. Uh,
I
manager
stared
person.
at the flower for what seemed like 10 minutes.
Okay.
The
Manager
flower was
Priya.
plucked by a sweet little girl, and you continue.
And the sweet little girl named, give her name,
Jenny.
Oh wow.
Jenny. Okay, guys, I think you can unmute yourself, everyone. I think so.
After unmuting, they shouldn't mute themselves, or else they won't be able to unmute again.
So, so should I continue just a little bit?
Yep.
So that little girl take the flower to the home and put that in a flower vase.
And after that, after that,
I'm sorry, I'm reading
After
myself.
that, Machikatu ate this flower. Whoa.
Pikachu, how cute. Flower pot. I don't know where to live, but the flower pot, and then some one day one person came and his none other than his father. So he take flower pot with away, and the girl was saying that flower was so precious to me. I find it with very efforts, and that was the only one flower she got. And one day the girl was traveling, and I don't know. You continue, please. Sorry.
okay.
He left this
What's
all
that?
the time. I don't know what to do.
Okay. So, anyone else?
The flower she had, she gave it to a beggar kid, and then after some days, she found that flower, that same kind of flower lying on the ground. So she took it home and cared for it. The end.
All right.
With the
Is
end.
anyone there who can? Yeah. Who can continue this? Okay. So you guys are like There's nothing about BTS and all that stuff, so I don't know what to say next.
There are some students who want to speak,
Yeah, they are
but
like
they are not
they are not
able to
able to
unmute. Yeah,
unmute.
unmute.
The story ended. Can we start a new one?
No, I was
Yeah.
saying
Yes,
that
yes.
I was saying that this
If
is
you want
better.
to answer, please raise your hand. We will unmute you.
Raise your hand
Please
so
raise your
that
hand.
we can unmute you.
I was saying that let's not marry at age everything should be about BTS. And now I love them, but not the do anything.
You're not clear. Like, I'm not able to hear properly. I think one should speak at a time.
I was
Yeah.
saying that I was saying this
If
is
you
better.
want to answer,
I think we have to stop here because we don't have much time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Can we take
guys,
the
end
last
it.
one?
We don't have time.
We don't have
Okay.
time. So
I wish we
okay, if
could.
you want last one, you can ask.
But fast, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
So,
the last one is it was the last day.
hmm,
Go
it was
ahead
the
with the
last
last
day.
one with it was the
It was
last
last
day.
day of our high school.
It
It
was
was
the
the last
last
day at
day
the
I
Korea
met.
and
In the
Of my
Korea.
school?
And okay.
in the
It was
Korea
the
and
last day
I don't want to go and I don't want to
Okay.
go back.
and we all are
Okay.
crying. We all friends are crying.
Okay.
All were graduating, going, searching for jobs, but no one wanted to leave the friends.
Hmm.
We are hugging each other.
Okay, so let's end it here.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
start with the next game, which is Never Have I Ever. I know this game is like really interesting.
Yeah.
I want you all to answer it and please say the reason why you have done that. So the first question for today,
And yeah, if you
never
want to answer, you only have to raise your hand.
yes.
Okay.
So the first question is, have you ever seen a ghost?
No, never.
No.
Never. No.
So,
Okay.
I have seen in my dreams that the ghost was just front of my face and I was laughing. That was
That's
I saw
great.
2 times.
Oh. Okay, so next
Great.
one. Never have I ever failed a subject in school.
Many times.
No.
no, I never. No,
I
I
have
never.
No.
yes. I have in math.
I have.
Except math I never failed.
Maths.
Oh my god, many
Never.
Language is
Never.
Only math.
once
The
in
subject I
life.
hate
Okay.
the most.
Anyhow,
Okay,
I
can
can
next.
I don't like maths.
Okay, the next one. Never have I ever not brushed my teeth for 2 days.
Never.
Never.
It never
Never.
happened.
I might forget.
Never.
Oh yeah, of course, no one will. Next. Never have I ever lied about my age.
I
I
have.
have.
I
I
have.
have.
What's the reason? What's the reason why
Okay,
you
so
have?
there was a random guy texting me, so I didn't want to tell my real age because I wasn't sure what he was trying to do. So I just typed that I'm 90s old, but I'm actually 30.
There is a
Okay.
stranger who is asking my age, and I just say that I'm 17 and I'm only 15.
Oh my god. Okay. So Manager Loveleen, can you ask the next question? Manager Loveleen.
Never have I ever peed in a pool.
Never.
Never.
No, not at all.
Maybe
In the
done
sea,
it.
you
I
must
have.
have.
No.
Asked.
Okay, so the
Yeah,
next
I might
question.
have one.
As a
Like, when I was a kid.
As a kid, everyone has does that.
Everyone must have till they are younger than 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So next one. Never have I ever planned to kill someone in my mind.
I
Just
did.
me.
I
Every day I
have.
do that.
I
Every day.
have.
Everyone
I want to kill
My
my
PT
max
teacher
teacher.
also.
I
Okay,
want
okay,
to
let's
kill
start.
my max teacher.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay, everyone has done
Fighting!
that. Okay, so I have to. Okay, so all the managers also have to answer this. Okay, it's compulsory.
Okay.
Never have I ever used a fake account.
I have.
I have so many times. So many times.
No, just once.
Okay, calm down, guys.
Everyone has calm down. Okay. What was the reason? I want to know
I
the
want
reason.
to stalk my.
No.
I want to know about my ex.
Sister.
Oh
Yes,
my
same.
god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Oh
I just
my
want
god.
to increase my followers. I just want to
Okay,
increase my
then
followers.
manager Lovely, ask the next question.
Never have I ever cursed in front of my parents.
I have
What?
a lot of
I
times.
have.
Can you?
Lot of times.
Unfortunately, yes.
I too have.
What's the
Wow.
question, by the way? What's the
Never
question?
have
Never have
never
I ever cursed in front of my parents.
I
Unfortunately,
have.
yes.
I have.
I have.
Not visuals, I think.
Cursed in front of my parents.
I did.
okay, okay guys, can you mute yourself? Okay, yeah. So the next question. Never have I ever lost my shoes. Managers
I
answer it.
have.
Always lost it. Always.
I've lost my
Forget
shoes.
where they are.
In temple.
Wow. Wow.
Shoes are
Next.
my pride.
I guess
I would
everyone
never.
have.
Yes, everyone
No,
have.
I
Okay.
did. Like I lost my shoes in ground. Someone stole there.
Okay, next question. Never have I ever faked sick for going school. Like you don't have to go to school and you're like,
Every month I do that.
Everyone
Never.
does.
And
I
I did it.
school.
I did it many times.
Love online classes though.
Mine is a bit different. Mine is totally different. I went to school and I was not really in the mood, so I just acted sick in front of my teachers.
Yes,
I
and
was
went
sent
to
to the
the
cleaner.
restroom.
I was sent to the cleaner.
okay.
Same. Same thing I did. Same thing I had did when I was one. Same thing.
Okay. So the
Yeah,
next
and
question.
I don't know how I act
Never
like
have
that.
I ever stole money from my mom's purse.
No,
No,
never.
that's first.
No, no,
Have.
never, never.
No,
Never. No, never,
Never.
never.
I don't know how I can. Yeah.
Next.
That was very
Ne-
popular. Flying chappal, flying
yes.
shoes. Very
Next.
I have a brother, so like it goes on.
Flying Bella too.
Okay, next question. Yes. Yes, right. Next question. Never have I ever pranked call someone.
I have a lot of times.
So many times. So many times.
Too many times.
I
Okay,
will do
guys.
it every day
Tell
to
one
prank
by
my
one.
best
We wanna know.
So
Tell
I
your
can tell.
experience one by one.
So
I did.
okay, you tell first.
Okay, so the next question. Never have I ever cheated on online exam.
I
Yeah,
do.
Who don't? Who don't?
Don't be like that.
Good question. I did.
Everyone have that.
Never.
Never? Who haven't
Oh
did
my
that?
god.
You must be a topper. If
No,
you did.
Neil, I do every time.
No,
What is
right now,
I use
when I was giving
calculators.
the exam, no, right now I was giving the exam. My mom used to sit with me. No, right now my
Very
mom used to
nice.
sit with me.
Actually,
okay,
online
okay.
question is just like a
Group
cheating
chat.
exam.
Listen, guys.
Okay,
I
okay.
had cheated the whole class. I had
Oh
cheating
my
the
god.
whole class. And nowadays my mother used to sit with me and say, now beta, I'm cheating. I'm cheating. Now she
Okay,
is
guys.
like,
So I will give chance. Guys,
Can
mute
you
yourself.
please mute
Guys,
yourself from
mute
now?
yourself. So, guys, I will give one chance to everybody to ask one question if you want to ask. If you have a question
Just
in your
raise
mind
your
to ask.
hand. We will unmute you.
Yes, raise your hand if anybody wants to ask any question.
Just raise your hand.
Oh. Okay, unmute. You want to ask something about never have I ever.
Can I go on?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, you can. So my question is, have you ever faked that you have a boyfriend or a girl?
Oh my God.
I
have. All the time.
I never did it.
All the time.
All the
I
time.
have. All the time. All the time.
I don't know
Okay.
what Mr. Yan would be thinking of.
Okay. Next, last question by you guys. So anybody wants to ask?
Can I?
Last question. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, you can.
Whenever ever did you get the flying chapel? I get.
Oh
Yes.
Many
times.
Sorry, what's the question?
Not the flying
What's the
chapel, not
question?
flying hanger.
I want to ask.
just
Every time.
Yes.
I haven't.
I have a.
Who wanted to ask a question?
Never.
Someone was saying.
It's Inaya.
Yes, so go ahead.
Never. I have ever crushed on my teacher.
Oh
no.
my God. No.
No,
Yes.
in front of them, but at the back of them.
Who is the yes friend?
Yeah, not at the front, but at the back.
Yes.
What was the question?
Mimi.
What's
What
the
was the
question?
The
question?
question is,
question?
never have I ever have a crush on a teacher.
Never.
Never.
I have. Teachers are male. Like seriously, all our teachers female.
If you
Okay.
guys are school students, then you may not have, but
Yes.
once you'll get into college, you will
Yeah,
have.
exactly.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have.
If it
I got in school.
if it is
I am with your company. I have.
Okay, so guys, mute yourselves now.
Okay.
So I hope you all had fun the game I prepared for you guys. And let's move on to the next event. I will hand over to Ian sir right now.
Okay, so enjoy the watch. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So
Yes,
Okay, thank you. So this time,
so much.
okay, we will have another schedule. So, okay, I'll mute. And then there is a video that I have prepared, and it is saying about the two strange things in South Korea. So actually, there are so many different things. You have differences in between your country and our country, and there are some how can I say, for us, for me, it is really common and it is really normal, but for foreigners, I didn't know that, but so many things are so awkward and even strange as well. So I don't know whether how can you feel, but anyhow, let us see, watch together, and think together as well.
Hey, you heading to South Korea for your next vacation? Well, before you fill your belly with kimchi and then hit up a BTS concert, you'll need to get acquainted with some South Korean no-nos first. From slightly bizarre cultural faux pas to downright illegal bans, you'll want to know this. Starting with number 1. Don't tip at restaurants. Even if the service was incredible, and chances are it will be, fight the urge to leave a tip, especially if you're from a country where that's the norm, like the US, for instance. Restaurant and cafe employees get paid really well, so tipping is seen as an incredibly rude gesture and a jab at their dignity. Number 2. Don't play with chopsticks. There are several taboos that revolve around chopsticks in Korean culture. For example, if you mistakenly poke a hole in your food with chopsticks, then the host or chef might consider it an insult to their cooking skills. Holding the sticks vertically and sticking them vertically into rice are associated with death in South Korea because it resembles the incense sticks stuck in the sand at funerals. Who would have known? Number 3. Don't leave food on your plate. Now, this one seems pretty logical for most Americans. I can still hear my mom threatening me to clean my plate or I won't get dessert. But if you're from, say, China, you'll be shocked to hear that you shouldn't leave a little bit of food on your plate to show that you're stuffed full of the host's delicious meal. If you're going to East Asia, don't confuse Chinese and Korean table manners. When visiting someone's home in South Korea, it's impolite to refuse refreshments, and even more offensive if you don't finish what's been served. In cafes and restaurants, the staff might also reprimand you for leaving food on your plate. Number 4. Stay away from the number 4. You might feel uneasy about the number 13, but a lot of countries in East Asia have the same attitude, only with the number 4. And that includes South Korea. Some combinations of 4s are more feared than others, and numbers with multiple occurrences of the dreaded digit are even worse. This superstition comes down to the fact that, in Korean, the word for the number sounds similar to the words for decease and died. Well, now I can understand where they're coming from. You'll even see this phobia in action when you walk into an elevator or a public building. There, floor number 4 and room number 4 are almost always left out. You might see the 4th floor labeled F in an elevator instead. Apartment numbers containing multiple occurrences of 4, such as 404, are avoided to the extent that the value of such a property can be negatively affected. Wow. Number 5. Don't give gifts to your teacher. The age-old tradition of giving gifts to teachers for Teachers' Day on May 15th was made illegal in South Korea back in September of 2016. The law prohibits teachers from receiving gifts from students or their parents. It does, however, allow paper carnations to be given by one student representative on behalf of the whole class or to teachers who don't teach them anymore. So, if you're a student in South Korea or you plan on taking some classes there, be warned. Breaking this law could mean a fine of up to $25,000 or even prison time. And if you do give or receive anything, be it a gift or food at the dinner table, always use both hands to show respect. Number 6. Don't let your tattoos show. Many East Asian countries don't like tattoos, and they've even managed to encode this into their laws. In South Korea, it's illegal for tattoo artists to practice their work, and only licensed medical doctors are legally allowed to ink people. But a lot of locals will tell you that this law isn't enforced too heavily, and you can get a tattoo pretty easily. Still, people with tattoos are treated differently, so you may want to cover up yours if you plan a trip. That's especially the case if you're wanting to work or do business in Korea. It's best to keep the tats under wraps. Number 7. Don't wear plunging necklines. Most people in the West are pretty relaxed about clothing, especially Americans. You do you and wear what you want seems to be the general motto. But South Korea has a pretty interesting attitude when it comes to what's considered too revealing or not. For instance, a plunging neckline is considered too open among Koreans and is not suitable for wearing in public. A lot of women there will stick to high necklines or wear layers under low-cut tops just to err on the side of caution. However, the attitude toward miniskirts is drastically different. They're not only acceptable, but are also considered really fashionable. You'll see a lot of women wearing very short skirts in South Korea, and everybody's okay with it. Okay. Number 8. Don't make too much eye contact. I'm sure you, like a lot of people, have been taught that making eye contact with someone you're speaking to is a sign of politeness. It shows that you're listening attentively and are confident in what you're saying when it's your turn to speak. But in Korea, keeping eye contact is, pardon my pun, looked down upon because it's considered too bold. It's especially important to avoid looking directly into someone's eyes if they're older than you or if they have a higher position, like your boss. And that's because maintaining eye contact is your way of saying that you're on the same level as someone. That'd be an extremely rude move in this case. Number 9. Be careful when taking photos in public. If you're out and about in the streets of Seoul, or anywhere in the country for that matter, Never take photographs with strangers in the frame. It might land you a fine or a night spent in the police station trying to prove that your intentions weren't malevolent or crude. The strictest part of the law is that you can't publish pictures of strangers. That includes on social media. But still, a lot of Koreans are just uncomfortable with people randomly snapping a pic of them without their knowing. And it makes sense, really, as far as privacy is concerned. You can always just be civilized and ask permission before taking someone's picture. Number 10. Don't get into arguments, especially with elders. You might well be a rocket scientist, but in South Korea, you have to listen to your elders, especially if they're rocket scientists too. Nah, just kidding about that last part. Societal hierarchy based on age is very rigid in this country, and you'll probably be seen as unbelievably rude and disrespectful if you argue with someone who's older than you. Even if they cut in line and you've been waiting there for who knows how long, just let it go if it's an elder. That's especially a good idea if you find yourself face to face with a mad Adzuma, translating to something like auntie in English, but not your relation. These older women in their instantly recognizable bright clothes have a particular reputation in Korea. Basically, getting into any argument with an Azuma can be a mistake you might end up regretting for the rest of your life. If she tells you up is down, don't argue. Number 11. Don't blow your nose in public. You know it's polite to cover your mouth and nose when you cough or sneeze, but take extra precaution when it comes to blowing your nose in Korea. Obviously, you're not going to shoot any snot rockets on the street. No, please don't do that. But even just taking a tissue and wiping your nose in public is considered extremely rude and lowbrow, especially at the dinner table. And I'm sure while enjoying some spicy Korean cuisine, you'll start wiping a runny nose in no time. Just politely excuse yourself and go wipe or blow your nose in private. Number 12. Toilet talk isn't taboo. Now, this might come as a surprise, given all the other things on this list, especially that last one about blowing your nose. But talking about your number 1 and number 2 is totally normal in Korea. And I'm not just talking about between family, friends, or partners. Even colleagues will go into great detail about their bodily functions. It's absolutely baffling for visitors. So yeah, there's no taboo whatsoever in discussing how everything is going down there. Is it regular? How's the color? The consistency? Everything. In Seoul, they've even built a park dedicated to all things toilet. Well, I guess I can understand where they're coming from. It's all just natural biological stuff anyway, right? Okay, and enough of that. Are there any cultural taboos and faux pas in your country? Let everybody know down in the comments. If you learned something new today, then give this video a like and share it with a friend. But hey, don't go anywhere just yet. We have over 2,000 cool videos for you to check out. All you have to do is pick the left or right video right there, see?
Okay, so what number was really amazing for you guys? Which number? It's okay. Okay, I will ask there. Number 10. Actually, when I was in India, I got surprised so much because of some things. And one of the things was, okay, say, giving the, like, after eating, you do something, right? Like, like this. I don't know the word in English, but how can I say? Anyhow, I think you all understood. But when I was in India, after having the finishing the foods, actually we ate so nicely. But the Indians did, my Indian friends did like this for at the first time that we met. So it's okay because mistakenly, by the mistake we can do, but I thought he was doing knowingly, like like this sometimes. So I got surprised so much when I asked, actually, this is so rude, doing like that in front of the people in Korea. But he said this is the expression of that I ate really well. So I believe directly, but I think he lied to me. So how do you say? Is it possible? Is it okay? All right. So some people did that to me. So it was quite different with Koreans. So I got really surprised. And some things more in America and even in India as well. For the elderly people, as you know, in America, they all are friends, right? So the small one, like the small children can call the name of the elderly one, like hey Insu, like this. This is not the problem, but in Korea we never can call the name of the elderly people. So if I am the elder, much elder than you, then you have to call my name, not Insu. You cannot, because you have to call my name one letter by one letter. So In and Su is, so we have the two letters, and Chue, so three letters I have in my name. Then you have to call my name one letter by one letter. So you have to call my name like Chue In Ja Su Ja, like how can I say? How can I explain in English? Chue In dot Su dot, like that. So if you call directly my name, if I am elder than you, then definitely it is rude and unrespectful. So so many things were different. And this time, actually, I'm telling you about some things. Likewise, I have given my lecture on the yesterday. Uh, when I went to India, so many things were different with Koreans. So like, for example, my friend, when I went there and when I was having the meeting with my friends and families of my friends, one baby was there around 3 years old or 4 years old, than much. And then one more smaller one was there. And the smaller one cried because of the bigger one. So the mother and one brother called the bigger one, and he started scolding. He asked, "Why did you like that?" The bigger one said, "It's okay, just like this." So he couldn't say the excuse. So at that time, the brother directly slapped the face of the bigger one. Yeah, see, you don't surprise, right? But in Korea, if we slap someone's chin, it is, how can I say, this punishment is really, really dangerous in Korea. Then definitely you will be arrested by police. You can be. It is really dangerous. So normally, yeah, I don't mean that you are slapping your elders. I am saying that you are slapping the smaller, right? So in Korea, normally we spank. You understand, right? We spank, but never we touch the face. So because for Koreans, the face is a really important part in our body. So that's why you cannot touch the face, and even for head also. But when I went to India for the first time and I got familiar with some friends, Indian friends, one friend, actually he is really uh, younger than me, like 5 years old, 5 years younger than me. But after he finished his eating, he tried to stand up with doing like this, my head. So yeah, so he was touching my head, and it was really, amazing for me, because in Korea we never can do it that way. Because if he touches someone elder than me, the head, then definitely I'll be slapped by him. So everything was new, everything was different with India. And in Korea, the Korea is really, how can I say, strict country. So when you come to Korea, you have to be really conscious about that. Okay, so before you do something, except the breathing, ask me. Okay, I will tell you whether that is possible or impossible. So, you know, I am giving this lecture. Actually, today I am not using the PPT. So if you have some questions, then please ask me, then I will answer. But it is, please don't ask my private something, okay? Just ask about some cultures or that some things that you are curious about Korea or the cultures like that. I'm telling my story. So the differences, all the differences that I felt in India, those were quite different, so much different with Koreans. So that's why the first time I wanted to make and teach the Indians the Korean cultures. So I tried and tried, but they they didn't change. Just they kept doing whatever they want. So I got angry so much about that. But actually, they said to me, okay, so you are trying to make India into Korea like that. So, but at the time, I got surprised so much because um, I started from Korea to travel India and experience India. So the India became my second hometown right now. But at the time when I was staying in India, that time was really, really, how can I say, difficult for me and hard for me because everything was different. Even the mosquito also, the that was so different with Koreans, you know. Um, when I went to India, Indian, how can I say? Actually, there is no Indian mosquitoes, but anyhow, the mosquitoes, uh, which was in India, they bite me only. They did bite me only, not Indians. I don't know why, but we slept in same room with my Indian friends, but they just bite me. So when I woke up on the morning, only I am scratching my skins like this, and I am having my shower, not my friends. So I didn't know. But anyhow, everything, everything was so different. Lizard as well. Lizard was crawling our walls, you know. Even in your room, is there a lizard? Do you have lizards in your room also? Oh my God, you do. Okay, so, oh my God, okay. So everything was different. Everything was special for me. Even likewise, I told you, having foods with my hands, everything was different. So actually, honestly speaking, I hated those things, all the things, but I couldn't. Okay, so because I came to India and then I decided to stay there for 1 year. So likewise, I told you, I had to decide and make decision whether I will stay here as an Indian and or stay there as a Korean. And I made the decision to be an Indian. So that's why from the time on, everything uh, became changed. So when I was going outside with my friends, actually I was not using my slippers also. Just I was walking with my how can I say uh, naked foot on my foot only without using sorry without using my like shoes or something. So my friends actually they felt really shame about my actions. So I was singing and you know I was dancing on the street, but my friends felt the shyness about me and they tried to guard me actually. But anyhow, those things were there. So when I was in India, everything was special, but I felt that the differences are nothing. So I am just, they were calling me white person, but I am not white, right? I am a yellow, but anyhow, they were asking me some things, and we were talking together, communicating together, and those became my really good experiences. And I could feel that although they are speaking different languages and although they are doing actions differently, but we are same people. So that's why the difference is nothing. So all of us, everything of us is same, except some things. So if we focus on the differences, then we cannot we cannot ever accept anything. So, you know, even in your relationships between your people around you, many people are there, right? I know that. And there must be so strange people as well. And the people whom you don't like also. But, you know, when we have the fruits, you know, fruits, in Korea, many fruits are there. And especially like apples and oranges and mandarins. Those are totally different with Indians. You know, Korea has a really long rainy season, so that's why we have really good fruity fruits and juicy fruits. So really many things are different. But when I went to India, the papaya, right, and guava, those things I could have, but it was totally different with Koreans. I never tried. But when I tried for the first time, I couldn't taste at the first time. But I tried twice, three times, and four times like that. I started get accustomed of those. So I became to enjoy those fruits also on the last. So I became to know that, like these fruits, I have to be accustomed of people like this. Everyone has different tastes, but if I choose some tastes only, then I will lose the other tastes. So if I want to be familiar with many people, then I have to choose all the tastes and I have to try all the tastes. Otherwise, I will be really narrow person. So, you know, like this, likewise, I am doing this camp as well. Although I am doing only this on the short time, I want to communicate with many people because I want to taste all the tastes. You are also tasting my taste as well, you know. And if you want to taste some more the different and new tastes, then definitely you have to give it a try. Otherwise, you cannot make the relationships more widely. Okay, so I'm telling you the differences are sameness. So everything is same, nothing different. Only some things are different, but and then the differences are really nothing. So okay, some people have asked me some questions. Let me read. Indian can never make difference between Koreans, Japanese, and Chinese. When they see Japanese people in India, they say, "Oh, see this Chinese like this." Okay. When I was in India, also many people called me and greeted me to like this, "Ni hao," like this, or "Konnichiwa." Okay, this is Japanese, and "Ni hao" is Chinese, right? But nobody said "안녕하세요." I felt really sad. But anyhow, how can I say? Japanese is really different with Koreans. I don't know why you cannot distinguish, but anyhow. And Chinese as well, they're quite different with Koreans. Koreans are look like me. Okay, so remember my face. Then you will be distinguishing all the people. Japanese are looking like some thing sharp, I think. Something sharp. And Chinese, I don't know how to explain. But anyhow, if you see more and more, then definitely you will have the standards to distinguish. Okay. Korea is expensive than India. Yes, we have more expensive things than India. In your country, I could buy the Coke. I don't remember, but 10 rupees, around 10 rupees or less. I don't know. But in Korea, because 1,001, we have more bigger number, but anyhow, the 1,001 for us, the 1,001 for you, 18 rupees and 20 rupees, that much. So if you have the around $1, then we will have a can of Coke, I think. Yeah, that much. So we have around doubled cost than you. So we have more expensive than you. But anyhow, we earn much more money, I think. So more questions. What were the things that were hard for you in India? Insects, definitely. Insects were really hard for me. And then the ants, and how can you say, the flies, and rats, mice. Those were really, really making me difficult, especially when I was in the, how can I say, village side. Yeah, I used the water that I poured and stored, but in the water, sorry, but so much dust was there, and I could not deny that. So I washed with the water, and the weather, it was really, really humid and hot because I was in Odisha, so it was so much humid and hot. So that's why it was really, really hard thing that I experienced. Why do we get things so expensive in South Korea? I don't know. Did you find Indian food spicy than Korean foods? Oh, Indians has small chili, right? I think this much. But in Korea, much longer the chilies we have. So for the chilies, actually just we have normally, but when I tried the small chili, only this much, but in one bite, Koreans are having the chilies around this much because it is not that spicy. But when I tried in India, this much of the chili, I could almost die. So it was really, really spicy, and then I got surprised. And all the Koreans that have traveled with me experienced the experience. So it was really amazing, and it was much more, much more spicy than Korean. Okay, compared to India, it's expensive, but as a Korean citizen, it's not. Yes, that's right. And we have higher salaries as well. What can we call a stranger oppa or 아저씨? You can call to stranger oppa, but oppa has a bit the meaning of familiar people. So if you want to say oppa to me, then when others see the situation that you are calling me oppa, then definitely they will think, oh, they are the familiar people, like that. Okay, so if you say oppa to someone strange, like stranger, then actually you should not say oppa. Just you can say like Mr., like that. Hello, Mr., or excuse me, like that. 저기요, or 안녕하세요, like that. Just you can say. Okay. And 아저씨 is actually Koreans are quite complicated. So 아저씨 is just the calling word, but 아저씨 has the meaning, not the meaning, atmosphere of calling upbeat, unrespectfully. Yeah, unrespectably. So just saying hello or excuse me like that, then it'll be more easier. Okay. I cannot read all, but I think I have to read the recent one. How does the education system of Korea works? Is it like India or different? I don't know, because I couldn't experience the system of India, but anyhow, I tried. The system, not the system, but the building and circumstances of education is totally different. So everything is different with Indians, and the teaching method also, I don't know whether it is same or not, but truly different. System is almost same. Okay, why the Korean, last question, why do Koreans hate dark-skinned people? We don't hate dark-skinned people. I like dark-skinned people. Because, you know, the dark-skinned people, they have really good muscles, and, you know, they have really good talents. Except the swimming, you know. They are not good at swimming, but they are good at every sports, like soccer and basketballs, like that. So I love the black skinned people. And the others also, they like dark skinned people because they are really funny also. They have the really good like mood, like that. Okay, I think you have so many questions to me, but you know, we have the time limit, and you know, it is almost the midnight of in the Korea standard time. So that's why I cannot accept more. But if you have more questions, then you can ask through the Koti SNS, okay? So we have Instagram and Facebook and YouTube channel as well. So it is linked through Linktree / Korea to India. So you can ask to me or to our teachers and managers and co-managers through WhatsApp group and the SNS also. Okay. So, but one thing I want to tell you that actually, because everyone, more than 50 people in one day are asking me so many questions in one day. So that's why actually I cannot accept the private message. So if you have something, then please make it the replies or some messages on the SNS, okay, in Instagram or Facebook. Then we will see it, and then we will answer you, okay? All right, so today my time will be this much, and I will show you one video. It is made from the K Tigers. You know, K Tigers. I told you on like yesterday, right? So we have our cultural martial arts, national martial arts. So it is Taekwondo, and they are dancing with using the martial arts. Okay, so I think you can enjoy this video as well, and it is really nice to see. Okay, and even they are dancing and they are doing the BTS something. Okay, so please enjoy it, and then right after we finish the video, we will have the small meeting, the breakout rooms, and then we will discuss and share the feedbacks that we have today. Okay, I am saying goodbye to you on this time, and I hope to see you guys again. Okay, thank you so much, and bye bye. See you next time.
내 피땀 눈물 내 마지막 춤을 다 가져가 내 피땀 눈물 내 차가운 숨을 다 가져가 내 피땀 눈물 눈물도 내 몸, 마음, 영혼도 너의 것인 걸 잘 알고 있어 이건 나를 벌받게 할 줄 Texas cream, sweeter than sweet Chocolate cheeks and chocolate wings But 너의 날개는 악마의 걸 너의 그 sweet 앞엔 비려비려 Kiss me 아파도 돼 어서 날 조여줘 더 이상 아플 수도 없게 Baby 취해도 돼 이제 널 들이켜 못 기스키 너 위스키 내 피땀 눈물 내 마지막 춤을 다 가져가 내 피땀 눈물 내 차가운 숨을 다 가져가 원내 money 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 원내 money 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 원내 money 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 원내 money 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 아파도 돼 나 묶어줘 내가 도망칠 수 없게 꽉 쥐고 나 흔들어줘 내가 정신 못 차리게 Kiss me on the lip 립술만 내 빛 너라는 감옥에 중독되게 네가 아닌 다른 사람 섬기지 넌 알면서도 삼켜버린 독이듯 피땀 눈물 내 마지막 춤을 다 가져가